Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And while Jacob Zuma has his own fair share of troubles because the High Court in Pietermaritzburg has just kicked out the request that the trial regarding that arms deal be kicked out, has been overturned, and he is going to court. But so is his ex-wife, Dr Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma. Now, let's remember that Reno de Beer from Liberty Fighters Network, we actually held back the interview that we were going to have about a week ago because there was still no clarification on this case that he has against Dlamini-Zuma for contempt of court. And once we have that information, we will be having a live stream with Reno. But that's not the end of the story for Dlamini-Zuma. Don't you love it when all these politicians spend their lives in court cases? Well, AfriForum and Solidarity are proceeding with the preparation of court papers against Dr Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma over the government's implementation plan for COVID-19 vaccines. This comes after the minister has failed to respond to a letter of demand that was issued to her by the two organizations on the 13th of January 2021. Why are we surprised that she doesn't respond? That's exactly what happened with the Liberty Fighters Network. She is above the law, or so she thinks. Wouldn't it be lovely to see her behind bars for 6 months for contempt of court? That might just bring her back down a few pegs, I think. Anyway, let's continue. According to AfriForum, the minister had more than enough time to provide answers to the two organizations regarding the government's vaccine implementation plan, and this leaves these two organizations with no choice but to go to court. In the midst of a pandemic, the government is playing a reckless game by refusing to be transparent. Ernst van Zyl, campaign officer for strategy and content at AfriForum, said, "The government's non-disclosure of information is further proof why it cannot be trusted with a monopoly regarding the purchasing and distribution of COVID-19 vaccines. I wonder how many tenderpreneurs are involved in this little deal." A government incapable of demonstrating basic transparency on matters of such a serious nature cannot be given the benefit of the doubt. According to Solidarity, the current implementation plan comes down to nationalizing the distribution and administration of the vaccine. Connie Mulder, head of the Solidarity Research Institute, said, "There is no clarity on the rollout of the government's so-called vaccine plan at the moment. It is also not clear why Dr. Dlamini-Zuma and Mkhize have the power to prohibit anyone but the state to procure vaccines." Well, I can give you the answer. Yeah, back pocket stuff. This is easy money. They went on to say, "It is a shame that the ministers did not see fit to provide answers about the rollout of the vaccine. That is why we are now forced to take the case to court. In view of the mistrust in the government and their handling of the vaccine issue, exceptional transparency is now of utmost importance." And of course it is, because you've got a gangster, corrupt government. Mulder explained, "Nobody claims that the government should not be involved in the process too, but there is absolutely no reason why they must be the only institution involved in the process. Speed is now of the essence in a process that has already been hopelessly delayed for too long. We now need as many organizations, institutions, and sectors as possible to be involved in the procurement and distribution of the vaccine." Well, that's where we have a point of departure. If you go to lovinglivetv.com and read some of the videos in there, or listen to some of the videos in there, it'll make your hair stand on end, believe me. And there's a good reason we didn't put them up on YouTube, and I'll let you guess what that is. Anyway, Mulder concluded by saying, "It is absolute wishful thinking to try and tackle the vaccination program alone. The government is clearly determined to fail, and we cannot stop that from happening. However, what we must do is stop them from preventing others from succeeding." Well, where have the ANC government ever not failed in something they've tried to do? They're a complete bunch of losers, from Hippo Eyes all the way down to the most junior member of parliament. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe. Bye for now.